Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Presentation.
Yes, sir. Coach, at this time, we would like to announce the presentation for the volunteers of the month and for student of the month. First, we'll do the volunteers of the month of January for Scott County Schools. As always, we thank everyone for the dedication and service they give to our schools and our community. We do have some tonight, Coach, so you may have to go ahead and hand out. We only have one here. First, from Birchville Elementary is Katie Jeffers. From Fairview Elementary, Jesse Strunk. Huntsville Middle, Ryan Goodman. Robbins Elementary, Diane Smith. Diane, you'll step forward, please. And also from Winfield Elementary is Ann and William Murphy.
Get another picture with you.
Yeah.
Has anyone got their hands on phone?
Get a picture.
We'll get a picture.
Yeah, the girls can do
We got one right
She
here.
can join us, both of them.
Turn them, girls. She's taking a picture.
We get it.
All right,
Wait,
one more.
Blue, stay
One more.
blue.
One more. One more.
1, 2, 3. Good job.
Thank you, Diane.
Got this now.
Also at this time, we would like to announce the Scott High School stands, Scott County Chamber of Commerce Student of the Month. For the January Student of the Month is Nolan Cotton. He was quite successful on his ACT retake. His teachers have described him as polite, respectful, and hardworking. They have also described him as mature and goal-oriented. Nolan has spoken with senators and has interviewed for a program for the Naval Academy. He is a two-sport athlete, having played both football and soccer for 4 years. He has a phenomenal work ethic, positive attitude, and is willing to help his classmates. January Student of the Month, Mr. Nolan Cotton. And Mr. Chairman, that's all I have for our presentations for the Volunteer Student of the Month.
Leads us to the agenda.
Yeah, right here.
In public forum, any, like to have a thing to say? Nobody here? Okay. Any principal reports need to be given? And Mr. Director?
Yes, sir. I would like to remind everyone that the month of January, for the week of January 22nd to 28th, is Tennessee School Board Appreciation Week. So I ask each school if it gets up on the marquees. Also be doing some things through your classrooms to recognize our school board. We're very appreciative of what you do, not only for Scott County Schools, but for the community as a whole. And again, January 22nd through 28th will be Tennessee School Board Appreciation Week. Also like to announce that there will be no school on Monday, January 16th, due to the Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. With prospective snow coming tonight, I don't know what's going to take place. I do have my guys be out at 4:30 in the morning. Let's hope we don't get any. But if there is a situation, we'll make that decision in the morning. But hopefully, we will not have any inclement weather for tomorrow. We will see. I'd like to also remind the board that our mini board retreat will be this Tuesday, January the 17th at the C. Michael Lay Technology Center, beginning at 9 o'clock. Breakfast will be at 8:30, so I recommend you get there early. We do have a presentation at 9 o'clock with the East Tennessee Children's Hospital, which we go over some telemed health that myself, Mr. Shoemaker, Ms. Rosemary, we've sent in on 2 presentations now. I think it's be something very beneficial for our schools. It's on a grant through the Children's Hospital. It would provide services for our students in every school, that those who do not have a provider, or if they even have a provider, want to go there, can choose that option with the Children's Hospital. Very, very informative, very impressive presentation that you guys hope you will enjoy Tuesday. They'll be the first on the agenda at 9 o'clock. We do want to thank everyone that took part in the middle school football survey. Had some great comments. I've had some great insight and great conversation with people in the community. I've had some great conversations beforehand with our principals. You guys, we'll give it to you guys again on Tuesday. We'll discuss that a little more, kind of tell you where thought process is from there. But again, I want to thank everyone for taking part. I think we had over 600 that took part in the survey. So it tells me that people in our communities are involved and they want to know what's going on. And it was, like I said, there was 260 comments. I read every one of them. And I appreciate everything as far as they're very professional and very concerned in some and very happy in some. And, you know, so again, it was really good. I appreciate it very much. Also remind to the board at the TSBA Legislative and Legal Institute, February 16th, 17th in Franklin, Tennessee. Also tonight, I would like to announce our building level Teachers of the Year. Next month, we will be doing the district-wide winners of Teachers of the Year. We're very appreciative of our principals and the staffs and stuff at school that have come forward tonight with the building level Teacher of the Year. First, at Birchfield Elementary School in grades pre-K through 4, Christy Blevins in the 2nd grade. Birchfield Elementary, grades 6 through 8, Miss Hannah King, 4th and 5th grade. Fairview Elementary School, grades pre-K through 4, and I'm sorry, that should be a 4 through 8 instead of a 6 through 8.
Okay.
I apologize on that. Second one. On Fairview Elementary School, Teresa Boshiers, 3rd grade math. Fairview Elementary Schools, grade 4 through 8, Jared Sexton, 6th through 8th grade science. Huntsville Elementary School in the pre-K through 4, Michelle Carson, 4th grade ELA. And in the Huntsville Middle School, 5 through 8, Mr. Brogan Doble in 8th grade math. Robbins Elementary School, grades pre-K through 4, is Mahaley Jeffers in kindergarten. In Robbins Middle School, in the grades 5 through 8, is Leanne Henry in 8th grade math. Winfield Elementary School, pre-K through 4, Jessica Chambers, 4th grade science and math. Winfield Elementary School, in grades 5 through 8, Danielle Yancey, 6th through 8th grade ELA. And at Scott High School, Michelle Watson, who teaches advanced computer applications, also hospitality and tourism. Again, congratulations for our building level Teachers of the Year. And Mr. Chairman, that's all I have, unless y'all have questions for me.
That brings us to item 7. In accordance with Board Policy number 1.403, the Scott County School Board of Education shall adopt an agenda for all items to be acted upon during the regular monthly meeting of January the 12th, 2023. Do I have a motion?
Motion.
Do I have a second?
Yeah, Tommy seconded.
Tommy seconded.
Yeah, we got it.
Any discussion? Not vote on roll call.
Ms. Terry? Mr. Silcox? Ms. Kidd?
Aye.
Ms. King?
Aye.
Mr. Stanley?
Aye.
Dr. Murphy?
Aye.
Okay. Item number 8, in accordance with the Scott County Board of Education Policy number 4.403, the Board of Education may include routine and non-controversial items on the consent agenda, which may be adopted by a single vote without discussion. Any item on the consent agenda may be removed and placed on the regular agenda for further consideration at the request of any board member. Do I have a motion?
Make the motion.
Second.
Vote on roll call.
Ms. Kidd?
Aye.
Mr. Silcox?
Aye.
Ms. Terry?
Aye.
Ms. King?
Aye.
Mr. Stanley?
Aye.
Dr. Murphy?
Aye.
Item 9A, in pursuant to Board Policy number 2.201, the Scott County Board of Education needs to approve budget amendments required to balance the budget for the fiscal year 2022 and 2023. This action will allow funds to be applied to areas of the budget that lack sufficient funds to complete the school year. Do I have a motion?
I'll make a motion.
Second.
All right, vote on roll call. Oh, any discussion? If not, roll call.
Ms. King,
Aye.
Mr. Silcox,
Aye.
Ms. Terry, Ms. Kidd,
Aye.
Mr. Stanley,
Aye.
Dr. Murphy.
Aye.
Item 9B, board approval is needed for out-of-state overnight trips. Special ed, the East Tennessee Educational Conference in Gatlinburg, February 26th through the 28th of 2023. Huntsville Elementary teachers to Elevate Your Classroom in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, June 18th through the 20th, 2023. The nurses, Diabetes Pediatric Update in Franklin, Tennessee, February 3rd and 4th, 2023. The principals and teachers doing the Elgin Retreat at Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, January 26th, 27th, 2023. And the CTE supervisors, Nashville, Tennessee, February 6th through the 8th, 2023.
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? If not, a roll call.
Ms. King, did you second that?
Yes, I do.
Mr. Silcox,
Aye.
Ms. King,
Aye.
Mr. Stanley,
Aye.
Dr. Murphy,
Aye.
Ms. Terry, Ms. Kidd.
Aye.
Okay, item 9C, effective January 16th, February 6th, 2023, Mayfield Dairy Farms will be turning over DSD ice cream business in Tennessee, Georgia, and Alabama to Ice Cream Warehouse. Need a motion?
I make a motion.
Second.
Any discussion? She explained that already. right?
Yes.
Yes.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Silcox,
Aye.
Ms. Terry,
Aye.
Ms. Kidd,
Aye.
Ms. King,
Aye.
Mr. Stanley,
Aye.
Dr. Murphy.
Aye.
Move to item 9D. Approval is needed by the board to amend board policies as recommended by TSB.
Motion. Second.
Any discussion? Roll call.
Dr. Murphy,
Aye.
Ms. King,
Aye.
Mr. Stanley,
Aye.
Ms. Kidd,
Aye.
Ms. Terry, Mr. Silcox.
Aye. Quick drama.
Short and sweet. Short and sweet. It's over.
She jumped right out there.
Mr. Silcox, do you have anything you want to add?
Where Ms. Stanley's at. Thank you, and Bill, Ms. Stanley, thank you for the, I like to say often, thank everybody for what they do, all the teachers, the staff, everybody. I don't know your jobs in and out, I just know enough to, I guess, to mess things up, but thank you for what you do, each and every one of you. I know it feels good whenever I get told, thank you for what you do, so it don't happen that much. I'm just like you, yes, teachers are underpaid and overworked, I agree with that. We do what we can do, but thank you for what you do.
Ms. Taylor?
Not this time.
Ms. Sharp is absent. Ms. Kidd?
I'm like Tommy, I just want to thank everybody and thank Sharon and Winfield for the candy. It makes it a little sweeter, you know. And Linda says to tell you she was sorry that she has been diagnosed with COVID again and couldn't be here.
Ms. King?
I thank everybody, and I just want to say that my heart is for, like with Tanya and with Linda, we really worry about you when you're not okay. We miss you. We want y'all to be fine. And I thank you for everything you do, because I know your jobs, and I know they're hard.
Dr. Murphy?
I want to thank you also. I know it's a hard job, been on both sides, still in it a little bit, but appreciate you, appreciate the way you take care of our students. Appreciate it a lot.
I'd like to add, y'all make everything run so smooth that it makes everybody's job easy. Thank you all.
Motion adjourned.
And brings us up to item 9, E, motion to adjourn.
Motion.
Second.
Roll call. Mr. Silcox?
Aye.
Dr. Murphy?
Aye.
Mr. Stanley?
Aye.
Ms. King?
Aye.
Ms. Kidd?
Aye.
Ms. Terry?
Ah.